everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about how to set up your Evenflo Triumph car seat in the forward facing position. I already have a rear facing position video, so I will have that link down below for you guys if you want to check it out, but let's get started. So right off the bat, I want to say that this video has been highly requested and a lot of people have been wondering how to go ahead and put it forward facing without having your child do that sort of like head bobby thing that they do when they're falling asleep. Right off the top, I want to tell you I have a few tips for you, but I kind of feel like this car seat just does not recline enough for them to be not doing that thing as they're sleeping. So keeping that in mind as we move forward, if you are clicking on this video for that, I apologize. Like I said, I have a few tips, but I don't really know how to get it into that position 100%. So what I will say before you go ahead and do the install is you're going to want to take your car seat strap, so the strap that goes and clicks into your car. When you first get your car seat, it should already be in this back portion, but if you have switched it to forward facing from rear facing, you're going to want to take the strap from here and lace it through up here. You can either just go right through here if you have small enough hands and pull it through, or you can take the middle portion off right here. This middle portion unvelcros and then it allows you to see into the actual bottom half of the car seat and pull these out. So whatever you guys find easiest, that's what you're going to do. I just fished mine through because I found that was just as easy as taking off the rest of it. Now what you're going to do once you have that in this position is you're going to look at the weight of your child. If your child is not heavy or tall enough to be in the third position, which is all the way up, so they're not reclined at all, that's what you're going to use. But if your child is still underneath those weight restrictions, you're going to have them on the level 2 setting, which is reclined more, so that will help, like I said, with the bobbing of the head issue. So keeping that in mind, if you have them in the third position, you're going to want to recline it back to the second position, especially, like I said, if they don't fall into the weight restrictions for the third. So in order to do that, there's just a little button here and it says recline right on it. You're just going to pull it and then move the car seat. So just tilt the car seat like that and it gets it into the third, second, or first position for you. Now, first position is only used for rear facing, so keep that in mind. You can only use that for rear facing. Now, what you're going to do once you have your straps through the back portion here is you're going to locate the strap on the very back of your car seat, and we're going to actually utilize that now. What you're going to do is you're going to fish that through underneath the headrest of your seat, and then you're going to clamp it in a second. I will show you that in a little bit. So once you have it in this position, this is where that whole getting it secure, getting it nice in your car, but also having it so that your child doesn't do that like wobbly head thing as they're trying to fall asleep comes into play. So I have tried a few things. One thing you can do is you can take a rolled up blanket or a towel or a block or something to prop up this bottom half. So the very front of the car seat, you're going to take something and put it underneath here, which allows it to sit higher and more reclined. You can do that. The other thing that you can do if you have fabric seats is just pull it forward and then lock it into place, but it does slowly shift back and it loosens and it's just not super safe or secure. So I wouldn't recommend doing it that way unless you can get it really tight and secure with still having it reclined a bit. So when you sit it in your seat, you're going to want to sit it nice and flat and then just do what you did before, where you have those little connector pieces that you can buckle your strap into. So all I do with this strap is I take the clip side and I'm going to put it down this way into the seat. Most cars will have like a little button indicator to tell you kind of where they connect and where they'll be secure. So all I do is I go ahead and find that button and then push my strap in and pull it and you'll hear a little click and then it's in there in the seat. And then same thing with the other side, so you're just going to get your seat sort of like level here. You're going to take it clip side down, find that button and snap it into place. Once you have it snapped into place, just like rear facing, there is a tightener here. So you are going to put a bunch of weight onto the actual seat and pull on the strap so that you are tightening it into place. what I like to do is I just like to put all my weight into the car seat and then give it a good yank so that it's secure in there. Especially with leather seats, you're gonna wanna make sure it's secure. So now the reason you have that tie down in the back is because this top part will still wiggle. And so I'm gonna go ahead and take you around to the back and show you where I snap the back into place. So every car is different, but my car has a little indicator to show where to harness in the back strap. And so I'm going to move my mat out of the way, remove the cover that kind of keeps it safe and hidden, and go ahead and strap my strap in. And it's the same idea as the straps that are at the front. So then you're just gonna go ahead and give it a nice big pull. Pull on this part is a good tip for you guys, to pull on the part that's actually holding in the car seat, and then just give it a good tug. So once you feel like that's secure, you can go ahead and lay your mat back down, and you are all done. Your car seat is installed. I hope that that made sense to you guys. I hope that those tips helped by putting sort of a blanket, or I know my friend used a 2x4 underneath, and that worked wonders for her. Go ahead and comment down below if you have any tips on how to get it to stay a little bit more reclined for those, you know, people who are transitioning their child over to the forward facing while their child still naps in the car. We travel a lot, and so my son naps a lot in the car, and I found it very annoying that the car seat doesn't recline enough. I haven't heard anybody else complain about their car seats doing this, but mine definitely does, and it drives me nuts. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and hit that subscribe button to follow along. Bye.